Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dion back with a daily Fanduel lineup building video, man. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a minute. It's pretty much just because I've been working. I've been been kind of taking it off. Ah, been kind of, you know what I'm trying to say. I just took my time off, man, because I'm working night shifts and I get home maybe like 1 o'clock, so really don't be having much time to do these videos. Well, I do, but I just be lazy. So pretty much we're gonna hop into the slate. This is not gonna be like the most in-depth statistical breakdown on why you should play all these guys. I pretty much was just bored and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video since it's been a while. So I'm gonna check the comments in a few, see if any of you guys are talking about anything. So yeah, let's jump into the slate, man. Let's look at the first game. At home versus the Boston Celtics. Actually, what I need to do is go to Vegas real quick. Check out these scores. All right, so 212 over under is pretty much a pick 'em. Well, it started at a pick 'em, went to 2 point spread towards Boston Celtics. So that's pretty much going to be a game with some implied totals, man. We'll actually take a look at them right now. I'm too lazy to do the math, figure out what the exact scores will be, but well, projected scores. Let's take a look. Oh crap. Nah, come on, internet. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay. I'm on the right Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's see what the Celtics project to put up. 107 to 105, pretty much. So pretty good, pretty decent game. So right now we're gonna pretty much jump to those guys. We look at some DVP and all those type of things. So let's jump into it. See where these guys struggle the most. Let's take a look at Boston, where they rank against PGs. Pretty good against PGs, but these numbers are like through the roof. This is an offensive league, I guess. So go to shooting guards. We pretty much know they struggle there. So where they at? Why can't I find? Oh, Celtics, yeah, top 15 team. But let's see. Small forward. Let's see. Where we see the Knicks. See Celtics out there and the Knicks. So now we already know last year Melo killed these guys, especially Jay Crowder. I think he had like 50 points against them, 50 FDP last year. So pretty good matchup for him again. Same thing. Melo could score at will. The only problem this year, he doesn't just have Porzingis on his team. He actually has Derrick Rose. So and we get a good matchup there. We'll keep just running through these DVPs real quick. See, you guys kind of skim through these are the belts. Celtics pretty high again, like they were last year. Knicks even worse. So the thing I like to look at, I like to go to Real GM, look at the Vance numbers, like the offensive rating, defensive rating, and I separate it from highest to lowest. Anything pretty much above 105 is pretty decent enough to attack. So right now, we see the worst defender when he's on the court. The team is surrendering 111.5 points per game per 100 possessions. That's what the number actually stands for. It's not really 111 points, 111 points, but per 100 possessions, that's how much they're surrendering. We see they have pretty bad DVP versus point guards. That pretty much makes Rose a pretty decent option. 6,400. Let's see, he's averaging 28 FDP a game. Just came off pretty much a 30 in 26 minutes, and that's then had 37 against the Pacers. I always love picking on the Pacers. Had him there. And before that, he had the back injury, so he missed those 2 games. And ever since he's been back, he's been pretty good. He actually was in foul trouble this game too versus Orlando. So that's probably why the minutes are low. He's probably gonna see around 32, 35 here. They got pretty much 3 days rest. So uh, pretty much like D Rose there at that price point. You can actually go look at the YouTube comments. Let's see what you guys. Have I ever won a tournament? First place, and the highest I've came in is second place. And no matter of fact, I'm lying. I won this free tournament with a prize. It was like how many people was it? It was last year actually. I think it was like maybe 500 people or so. And first place prize was 600, and I won that. But as far as like any big tournaments, like I never won the slam, never won the this shot. So not too crazy. So let's look at some other players we like to pick on. Jalen Brown doesn't really get those minutes. So as far as the starting lineup goes, the only guy who's actually horrible is Isaiah Thomas. I like D Rose at that price, but We never know if Avery Bradley's gonna make that switch to D Rose, and then they put IT2 on Courtney Lee because they don't respect his offense. So if I'm the Celtics, that's what I do at least. So and we know D Rose has a pretty high usage right now. I'm eating and everything because I'm unprofessional. So if you guys hear me smacking on something, I'm eating. Well, I like D Rose. Let's take a look. I never played Courtney Lee. Melo. Let's take a look at Melo. Showing a little bit of upside. 50 2 games ago against the Pacers. 50 against against Sacramento. And we know this guy's a prolific scorer. Bringing out my NBA commentator words, but guy's a pretty good scorer. And we know when he gets hot, it's gonna be a pretty good game for him. We're already seeing the Celtics struggling against small forwards. Jay Crowder's kind of undersized. What is Jay Crowder? 6'7". Melo 6'8", 6'9". Got a little weight on him. Back him down a little bit. Gonna do work. He's been showing his ability to score 33, 29, 35. So still elite scorer there. Got him in a good matchup. Fast paced game too at that. And he's kind of underpriced for his upside. So I think I like Melo here. Pretty much can have a 50-point game. It's Christmas, man. He's in the giving spirit, and he's gonna give the Celtics 50 points tomorrow. So like Melo there. Power forwards, Porzingis. I'm not really high on him at that price. He has hit a ceiling before, but I just don't know if I could do it here, man. That's one of those guessing games, but it's a small slate, so we'll see when we go through the other power forwards. But at 7,500, decent price, but I'm just not a fan of paying for Porzingis at that price. But we'll see when we take a look at the other power forwards. Ah, crap! Don't click that. Power forward center. We'll go to center. We already know these guys don't really play too many minutes. It's gonna be split between 3 guys. So Quinn, he got 24 minutes last game. Interesting. Joakim Noah, 22. All right. Guillermo Herman Gomez, 21. I mean, it kind of was a blowout for the Knicks at the end, so not looking too much into those minutes. But I like a few guys from the Knicks. You can talk me into all 3 of those guys, but I probably wouldn't play more than 2 of them in the same lineup. But I like a few. As far as the Knicks go, let's take a look at defense because they've been horrendous. They're gonna give up 105 points every single game. I don't think there's a game that they've played, or at least that I've watched, where they didn't give up that many points. So as far as the starting lineup goes, worst defender when he's in the lineup, Courtney Lee. Close like Avery Bradley, like IT2, even at that price, pretty interesting. D Rose been struggling on defense when he's on the court. And all right, we like a few guys, man. If you just look at the whole Knicks team, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. And how many of them in the starting lineup? 1, 2, and 3 of them are struggling. Like the Knicks defense when those 3 guys are on the court, it's horrible. So definitely like a few of these guys here on the Celtics. Let's take a look at them. IT2. Let's look what this guy done. Look at his last 2 games. That's so fake. He has a 61 versus Memphis. I know that game went to OT, but that's still crazy. Do that against Memphis. A 42 versus the Pacers, and then a 48 last game against the Thunder. So this guy's been pretty streaky right now. You probably want to get him while it's hot, but you probably want to buy low because a lot of people be on him seeing that he's trending upward. But at that price, 8,400. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna help us win the tournament today. Who knows? Still pretty good matchup though. He's probably safe for about a good 38 points today. So we'll probably move on to I'm gonna talk about Avery Bradley. Let's see I would like for his price to come down. 36 really hasn't even been cracking 30. So especially with IT2 back, he's probably not gonna hit that so often. Doesn't leave as much space for upside, but this is a pretty good matchup for him. Let's take a look at the minutes again. 36, 31, 38, 34. This Memphis game went to overtime, so I'm pretty sure he played all overtime minutes. So 33 minutes there, 34, 31, 35. So this is a game he'll actually probably see 35 minutes in this game. I like his matchup here. Just don't like the price. Courtney Lee, we never play him. Marcus Smart, pretty cheap price because the Knicks defense is trash. His minutes are actually down. Before he was getting like 28, sneak in the 30-minute game, but right now he's not really playing. So it's out of the equation. Take a look at Jay Crowder. Still seeing 30 plus minutes. Not a high usage guy at all, but in a high scoring, fast paced game, I'm not sure how the Knicks fare as far as turning the ball over, but this Celtics team, they definitely create havoc on defense at times. So he's always a guy that has pretty good upside at 5K because he's just a guy that end up messing around, get 10 points, get like 7 rebounds, 4 steals, something like that. So he's one of those guys. He's never a guy that gets you 20 points and that's how he hits value. He's always racks up the peripherals like the assist, rebound, steal. So let's see if you guys have anything. Tough one. Appreciate your honesty. Yeah, kind of is. I've never taken down a slam or anything like that. The closest I got was second in that. So, well, not the slam. I think it was last year. It was was it last year? The $1. It was a $1 contest. I turned $2 into freaking 800 that day. I think I came. It was. I think it was a SWAT line. Yeah, it was a SWAT lineup. But that's when the prize pool was bigger and there's way more people in it. But they pretty much eliminated this year, made it pretty small. So, but yeah, I got close. So let's talk about Golden State Cleveland. Let's take a look at this over under. I'm pretty sure it's the highest scoring game of the day. Let's see. Golden State 222 over under. Yep. Highest total of the day. Warriors 3-point favorites. Now let's take a look at the Cavs defenders. Let's see who's actually home first. Golden State is at Cleveland. Okay. And now this is a game where if you believe in narratives, man, like I do, I think Curry's going off today. He's dropping 40 real life points because of what Kyrie did to him in that game 7, man. Hit that dagger in his face. I know that's still eating at him right now, but let's take a look. See who's the worst defender when they're on the court. Okay, Kyrie. Horrible defensive rating, J.R. Smith, but he's out. We don't care about him. Rest of the team's pretty solid, but if you just watch it and you just watch basketball and you know it, you pretty much know. Oh crap! I was looking at DraftKings DVP. Sucks. You just know Kyrie's a good defender, man. There's no way he's keeping up with Curry. A lot of people want to give Curry the excuse that he was kind of gimpy in the playoffs last year, so that's why Kyrie got the best of him, and Curry didn't have too good of a finals, but let's take a look where they rank. Let's see if we find the Cavs. Cavs, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th worst team against point guards. Golden State. They done pretty. They done pretty alright this year. It's crazy because I thought their defense would get a lot worse. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's pretty decent for the most part. But yeah, I love this individual matchup for Curry. Let's take a look at his price. Under 9K. I know he has KD on his team, but he's still a guy with immense upside. So he has 50-point upside in him. I don't care what nobody says. 45-point game there. Got a 50 versus Minnesota. Got a 51 versus the Lakers. Oh yeah, I think that's when he broke the 3-point record. No, it's not. I'm lying. Oh no, it's this game versus New Orleans. Pause. I think that was the game. But yeah, man. Curry showing out upside 8.6. If we saw this price for him against Memphis last year, we would have played him in cash. That's how much talent Curry has. If last year he was at 8,600 versus the freaking Grizzlies, we were playing him. So definitely love Curry tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have a lot of Curry tomorrow. Probably gonna make about 5 lineups and have at least 4 Curry in them. Cause I believe in narratives. And next we also got Kyrie at 8K. His price is actually caught up with him. He was under 8K I think the whole season. And he in the beginning of the season he was turning up. He had a bunch of 40s in the beginning of the season, but let's take a look at Golden State. Yeah, let me know if my chewing gets annoying. Klay Thompson, especially when he's on the court, the defense is the worst. That's not necessarily saying he's a bad defender. It's just saying when he's on the court, that's how they've been faring. I don't know, and it's not horrible. It's not good, but it's not horrible. I've actually picked on Klay a few times this year. Looking at this number, even though I know he's a good defender, Just depends on the price the player is going against. But I think DeAndre Liggins is expected to start. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think they actually said it. We can actually go look at some player news too. I usually like to come to Roto World or I go to Bask Monsters Twitter. Okay, Chris Paul is questionable. Felton is listed as the probable starter, so doesn't really say much. Chris Paul could probably be like, I don't care about this hamstring. I want to play tomorrow, even though I don't think he should. But I feel like Chris Paul might play tomorrow for some reason. And I'm going to make one lineup with him just in case because we're not going to find that. I'm pretty sure we're not going to find that news out before 12. And this is a 10:30 game, so a lot of time in between games. So let me go back to what I was looking at. So yeah, Chris Paul. So yeah, I was at the player news. Crap, I'm losing focus. My Tobias Harris. I don't care about that news. Tony Parker, Gasol, Ginobili all expected to play. Okay. It wasn't a screen could possibly place him, but he may not. Yeah, they're not gonna give us nothing. Okay, these guys are not even on the slate, so okay, the Lakers on there. Tariq Black could return. And Julius Randle most likely back. Okay, that's cool. Um, nah, this is actually a funny quote. Porzingis says his goal is to play all 82 games this season to prove a skinny European can do so. It's not stereotypical. Uh, but yeah, back to this Golden State Cleveland game, man. I like Kyrie. This is a pretty high price for him, though. But if there's anybody individually that I want to pick on from the Warriors, it'd probably be Curry. Not a horrible defender, it's just that I know he can't guard Kyrie at all. Of course we got LeBron at 10K. It's a pretty good price. He's probably gonna be the highest on player tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. People are just gonna be like, okay, LeBron's gonna bully Durant, but I think low key, I think Durant is sneaky here. I don't think anybody can really guard him except Kawhi the Claw. But this is pretty probably like if you want to go contrarian instead of just going with the instead of being chalky like most people. I think Kevin Durant sneaky here. He has the highest usage. He plays a lot with the second unit. So he's always a guy that's in play. He seems like his floor when he gets 35 minutes is like 45, and he's averaging 46 a game. So, and they've blown a few teams out already. So just imagine in a competitive game, and the Warriors are projected to score about 112 points today. So I like KD here. He'll probably play. I think this is like sneakily a game, if that's even a word, that he plays 40 minutes in. Because I don't think they play after Sunday anyway. Let me take a look. Warrior. They probably have the next day off. I doubt it's a back to back, so you can probably sneak one in. Yeah, they have 3 days off, so I think honestly, I think most of these guys might end up playing 40 minutes, like especially if this game stays close. There's no blowouts on either side. All those main guys like Kyrie, Curry, Clay, KD, Draymond, LeBron, Kevin Love, I think they can all sneakily end up playing 38 to 40 minutes today. Because, I mean, they're already fresh. They already got a day's rest. And then they don't have to play for another 3 days after this next game. So, pretty sneaky game there, man. I know a lot of people. This is probably going to be the most stat game anyway. And this is probably going to be the most watched game. Because I know I'm definitely watching this. And I'm going to be at freaking work. So, I think we could kind of move on from this game. Let's just take a look at the prices. Kevin Love 8.4. It's kind of crazy. Draymond 7.9. Might be sneaky here. I could also see this game Shannon Fry playing like 25 minutes, stealing a lot of minutes from Tristan Thompson. Just because they probably try to play small ball and spread the court a lot. So Shannon Fry is sneaky here. Probably won't play him, but that price is tempting a little bit. So we can move on from that game. We go on to Chicago versus my San Antonio Spurs. Let's take a look at this. Spurs would like to put up 103, Chicago 94. Yeah, seems pretty accurate, man. Last time we played the Bulls, we were on the road. Kawhi had Jimmy Butler on lock, so I'm not even gonna look at Jimmy Butler today. Just cross him out. 7.8 is pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Because this guy's definitely gonna play 40 minutes. He played 38 versus Spurs last time. I don't usually play guys against Kawhi, but that's pretty interesting. Let's take a look real quick. Who's the main guy to pick on? Tony Parker, Patty Mills, Danny Green. Rondo probably could be sneaky here, man. They're not projected to put up much points, so let me take a look at Rondo's price first. Just to be contrarian. Ooh, 5,400. I might have to take that chance. I could see him getting 8 points, 7 rebounds, about 8 to 10 assists here. What he did to us last time, 37. So pretty good matchup. I think you could do something similar here as well. Even though it's not a home game, Spurs haven't even been that played that good at home anyway. So, and the defense can be picked on, man. Our bigs are horrible, especially in the pick and roll. So he could probably get a few easy baskets in the paint. So I like him there. He's always gonna get the assists. He's gonna get you 7, 8 assists. It's just the points and the rebounds that you gotta worry about. But at 5,400, pretty interesting. Let's take a look at the chat. Bro, what have you been, man? Man, I just been working, man. Work and where do I work at? I do security, man. Top flight security of the world, Craig. But nah, it's just that I pretty much work. I work 4 to 12 for the most part. So when I get home, the last thing I want to do is freaking research and then do a videos because I'm already on E by that time. So yeah, man. That answer those questions. Let's see. Tony Parker, of course, he's not in play. Even against Rondo's defense, he's pretty much splitting the minutes with Patty Mills, about playing about 25 minutes a game, I guess. Let's see, Patty Mills, 3,800. Of course, I'm not playing these guys. I just want to take a look at something to see what the minutes are like. All right, of course, Danny Green, but we're pretty much just gonna ignore Danny Green. He might. The thing I like about him here, I think he might see 32 minutes in his game just because of D Wade. Man, you gotta have these guys playing defense. How much did he play? Oh crap, he only played 25 against Chicago last time. But Jonathan Simmons has been eating into his minutes. Of course, you got Ginobili, and the Spurs are really high on Jonathan Simmons. Guys, pretty electric, man. Got a lot of bounce, a lot of energy. Got to work on that jump shot though, but pretty good backup for right now. Dwayne Wade, I think he torched us last time. Well, he definitely ended us. Okay, he had 34 last time, and at this price, that's 5 times value already. So pretty interesting. Don't know if he's gonna get 6 times just because this game is not gonna be fast paced. And the Spurs do play pretty good defense. One of the best defensive teams in the NBA, except for when we go up against elite point guards that kill our bigs and pick and roll. But other than that, yeah, pretty good defense. Of course, we got Kawhi Leonard at 8K. I think he typed one off against Chicago last time. Got you 41 in 38 minutes. He's pretty much going to match Jimmy Butler minute for minute. Give Jimmy Butler some work, actually. 24 points, eight rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers. It's pretty good work. I expect him to do the same tomorrow. So, definitely pretty interesting there. I don't see him hitting the 6 times value that you probably want on this slot. But 8K, I like it. Jimmy Butler, him versus Taj Gibson. Just looking at it, it's a mismatch. But Aldridge, man, he's been disappointing me this year. Like last year, this dude was above 7K for most of the year. He was killing. But this year, he's kind of struggling. But at this price, it's kind of interesting, man. I don't want to fade it. He's coming off a good game. I know it was that revenge narrative where he's going against his former team in Portland. So he got 50. So if he can continue games like this, he might be interesting tomorrow. Especially a nice pivot off for the guys that's going to go Draymond. I know Draymond's going to be like 65, 70% owned in tournaments too. So I like this guy. Aldridge, Todd Gibson, pretty decent price for guys going to play 30 minutes. He has pretty good upside. He has 30-point upside. Let's see when's the last time he did. 36, 47, 31. What did he do against the Spurs last time? 22. So he's missing value there. Probably don't see him having much upside in this matchup, but pretty cheap guy. Could go off. Let's see what Mirotic. See what the minutes are like. Nah, we're not gonna touch Mirotic. So for the most part, pretty much not gonna touch this game. I actually like Robin Lopez because I hate Pau Gasol. I literally hate this dude. This guy's defense is horrible. Rondo to Robin Lopez is gonna feast if they're smart enough to run that, or whoever's controlling the ball to Lopez. Oh man, just put Pau Gasol and pick and roll, and you can kill the Spurs defense. All right, so let's see what he did last time. 18, only played 28 minutes. It was a pretty low scoring game too. That game, I think it was like 96, 92, something like that. So probably gonna fade this game for the most part, but could have some interesting tournament plays. Russell Westcott. Now this guy is different, man. This guy is different. I played him against Boston in cash on Friday, and a lot of people was telling me, "Yo, you're crazy, man. This guy's going against the Celtics. Avery Bradley's gonna lock him up. He only had 58 versus them last time." I said, "Yo, be easy, beloved. Russell Westbrook is not human." Yet I know y'all see that man play with a dent in his head before. Go look it up when he was in Phoenix. But nah, I like Westbrook a lot. Even at 12.6, his price actually came down. He was 12.8 the other day. Whoever guards him, he's gonna kill regardless. The Timberwolves have pretty much the worst defense in the NBA. Let's go take a look at this real quick. We're gonna see like their whole starting lineup in the well, at least three of the starting lineup having horrible defensive rating. So look, Shabazz, Levine, Wiggins, Rubio, 112, 114, 115, 116. Come on, man. It's not going to cut it. 108 for Karl Anthony Towns, 109 for Jenks. So this team really doesn't play much defense at all. Westbrook's going to kill them. He's probably the safest bet for 60 tomorrow. It's just whether he hits, 66 to 70 again. So we'll see how much they're projected to score. 107. That's pretty interesting. 5-point spread as well. Mm, I could, do I want to get behind Westbrook at that price? I don't know yet, man. There's some value out there, man. I think can hit 6 times value, and I don't see Westbrook getting more than 5. Nah, I'm lying. Westbrook's gonna score like a good. He's gonna score 62 to 70 tomorrow. But if I can get some cheaper guys that could go for 6.5 to 7 times value, I think I could get away with fading Westbrook. So I'm definitely gonna have Westbrook in a few lines, of course, but might pair him with Curry and see if I can find value elsewhere. But so I definitely gonna have a lot of Curry tomorrow. But pretty good play there, man. Safest play. If you're playing cash game, you just plug in Westbrook and LeBron and you try to hope for value. So let's take a look. Okay, we don't really play anybody else from that team. Let's see, is Oladipo expected to play? See some news on him. We don't have any injury news on him, so I suggest you guys wake up 2 hours in advance, make your lineups, and keep checking that news back and forth. Because if he's playing, definitely gotta have some exposure to him. Well, it depends if they say he's on a minute restriction or not, but definitely like him versus Levine. I like a lot of this OKC's offense. Only he played a bunch of minutes. I might have some Andre Roberson low key. This guy's playing 30 plus minutes a game. Let's see what he's played: 38, 40, 35, 32, 31. Doesn't have much upside, but it helps you finish some studs today. So let's take a look at Roberson's price. Andre Roberson. I always call him Roberson. 23, 20 at 4K pretty much. So if you want about 24 points, I think it's possible, man. He has a game 29. That's against Houston. Fast-paced game 2. Bad defense. Fast-paced game against New Orleans. Bad defense 27. Fast-paced game. Bad defense against Washington 23. Didn't do too good against the Knicks, but I think he has 24-point upside, man. I like him a little bit here today. So home game as well. So can't go wrong with a good guy playing 35 plus minutes, 4K, home game, good matchup, bad defense, everything that goes right. The only thing is he's not super talented, but hey, he can get 10 points, get a few assists, steals, rebounds. So I'm gonna just hope for 24 if I play him. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I like him a little bit. Let's take a look at the chat. I like Jimmy tomorrow though. He cooks Kawhi. What? What? Did you not just see what Kawhi did to him last? Yeah, you making me do this. I didn't want to do this. I'm about to just go point you to his stats. Let's see. We're gonna go to ESPN. We're gonna see what Jimmy Butler had versus the Spurs. We're gonna see let's see if he was efficient. I'm gonna show you because Jimmy Butler before he played the Spurs, just know he was on like I think it was like 10 or some games where he had 20 points or more, in a row. Let's see what he did against the Spurs. 4 for 14 shooting, 28%. 1 for 3 from three. He got a few bailout free throws. I saw the game. 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 fouls, 3 turnovers, 13 points. Man, this is what Kawhi did to him. Let's look at his streak before Kawhi. Hold on. I think it starts. It starts right after this. Look, I'm gonna highlight this. It starts right after this Pacers game. Let's look at this. His streak: 1 game, Orlando 20, 2 Atlanta, 3 Miami, 4 Washington, 5 Portland, 6 Utah, 7 Clippers, 8 Lakers, 9 Denver, 10 Sixers, 11 the Lakers, 12 the Cavs. Damn, what is the Spurs? Okay, 13 Mavericks, 14 Blazers, 15 Pistons. So he had a streak of 15, 20 plus point games in a row until he played Kawhi. So don't ever disrespect that man Kawhi ever again in your life. You apologize right now, sir. Let's see. Rather take West than LeBron or KD. Yeah, I mean LeBron, KD probably cancel each other out, but he doesn't play a D. Like, yo, I'm not. I gotta ignore you right now, man, because you hurt my heart disrespecting Kawhi's defense. So we're gonna go back to these games. Are there anybody I like from the Timberwolves? Let's take a look. I mean, LaVine's been killing it. Definitely not gonna play any of the bigs from the Timberwolves. Do. Okay, here you go. Okay, see. Can't believe this guy disrespected Kawhi. All right, Carlson, he doesn't play. Anthony Morrow's defense is horrible, so maybe we might get some Levine there. These guys are coming off the bench. Derrick and Oladipo's not playing. Sabonis. So for the most part, OKC's defense been pretty darn good this year. So home game they're projected to hold the Timberwolves to 102. It's not bad. So if they're projecting 102, the best matchup is Levine. Let's take a look at his price. 6.5. He might have some pretty decent ownership here today too. That's still a pretty decent price for a guy who has 45-minute upside and non-overtime. No, that game did go to overtime. Pause. But he has 43-minute upside in the games that didn't go to overtime. So gotta like a guy 6,500, and he's pretty good scorer. So I like Levine. He has a lot of upside too. Still cheap. Still a pretty cheap price. So with that being said, I think we can pretty much just move on to the next game. Actually, I want to say this. If there was ever a time I thought Steven Adams was sneaky upbeat today, I think this is a game where he'll see close to like 35 minutes just because they're gonna need somebody to guard Cat because he's gonna abuse the rest of the Thunder bigs. Freaking Ennis Cantor's not guarding him. Laverne not guarding him. Sabonis is not guarding him. So who else they're gonna put? So I think Steven Adams is gonna play a bunch of minutes here. I like him in tournaments. And then last but not least, the game that I just hope Chris Paul sits out so I can get some value with Austin Rivers and Jamal Crawford. So yeah, if Chris Paul sits out like Raymond Felton, like Austin Rivers, they're all pretty cheap prices. Like JJ Redick, Crawford. I like a lot of these Clippers guys. So let's see how much they're projected to put out. 110. I feel like 110. Vegas kind of thinks that Chris Paul is gonna play. So got some inside information that we don't know about how much the Lakers projected to put up. 103. Does anybody want to pick on from the Lakers? Most likely be JJ Redick, I guess. Nick Young, Swaggy P could go off in this game. Lou Will could go off in this game. I like a lot of those guys. It's just that you never know. Let's see. Clippers. Jamal Crawford, pretty worst defender. JJ Redick. Austin Rivers, the three guys who might play a lot of minutes. Raymond Felton. So all the guards, pretty much the worst defenders on his team. So maybe could talk me into some D'Angelo Russell. Let's see. I don't like that price for him though. But all the guys that got high usage on his team, yeah, I can't get jiggy with this price. Let's see. Marcelo Huertas is back. Let's see what Lou Will's playing. 21. Nah, I can't get jiggy with that either. If Swaggy P plays 30 plus minutes, I could probably get behind it. Maybe Swaggy plays 30 minutes. They got blown out by Orlando, so I'm kind of thrown off by the I'm not sure what the rotation is really gonna be like. Plus, you got Brandon Ingram trying to get him better. How many minutes did he play? 23. Yeah, so Julius Randle's gonna play, so that's gonna move Luol Deng most likely back to small forward, and Brandon Ingram back to the bench. And 4,700. I just can't do it, man. Not with these guys back in the rotation. Not with Julius Randle coming back, at least. And from the Clippers side, of course, can't go wrong with DeAndre. Probably don't like his upside without Chris Paul, though. I don't know. It's Chris. I wonder what. I really want to look up on StatMuse how many FTP DeAndre Jordan has scored with Chris Paul out of the lineup. So I might do that later. But for right now, for the sake of this video, and we want to end it, I'm just not gonna do it. Julius Randle, interesting, 62. Maurice Spates, 4,300, and I don't like that price for him. If he was under 4K, might think about him. And then as far as everybody else goes, pretty much not high on any of these Laker guys. So with that being said, we're about to bring this video to an end. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Bro, I'm warning you, man. Look at small forwards versus Spurs lately. I think Chris is. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. There's no need to risk them. I can't believe, yo, why are you disrespecting Kawhi? Let's take a look. Let's see. We're gonna go for the season. San Antonio second best. Second best versus small forward. Okay, we're gonna go last 10. Okay. Still top 10. All right. We're gonna make it even recent last 5. Still top 10. Man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Stop disrespecting Kawhi. I need you to relax. Everything's gonna be all right. So with that being said, if you guys don't have nothing else to say, I don't care if it's Jimmy Butler. You didn't just see what he did to that man last time? Do I gotta show you his game log? Also, I'm pretty mad, y'all. Lost in NFL and NBA back-to-back days. Like over 100 down the drain. Might have to redeposit soon. 32 versus Kawhi, man. That's what Kawhi do to you. That's what Kawhi does to you, man. And you definitely need to watch this video. I'm gonna show you this. Wow. B-ball breakdown. And this is why you don't play Jimmy Butler versus Kawhi. Exactly what I typed in. Go watch this video. Is Kawhi Leonard hurting the Spurs defense? Just go watch that video. That's all I'm gonna say, man. If you can't remember the name, just go back to the video, rewatch it, and go to this title. Trust me, watch this before you put Jimmy Butler in your lineup. Just trust me. And you even see they got Kawhi locking Jimmy Butler up in the thumbnail, so tells you all you need to know. But yeah, man, that's about it for this video, man. If you guys have nothing else to say, I'm out of here, man. What's your Twitter actually? King Hafe Joe. I don't know how you say your name. King Jaffe Joe. I'm bugging. I don't know why I got super Spanish for a second. But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna come back in the chat when I end this video. So yeah, man. With that being said, this is coming to an end. Appreciate all you guys showing some love. I got 8 viewers, ham lit. But yeah, that's about it, man. Peace.